And welcome everybody back to Q's TV. Brian Higgins, Jordan Evans here, the sophomore, last year's #1 recruit in the country. And Jordan, let's start on that. You came in, you had such high hopes, then the injuries got you all year. How frustrating was that for you last season?
It's definitely pretty frustrating to have such high expectations and then come in and have a good fall. And then first scrimmage of the season, I had an unfortunate injury to my ankle. That kept me out for most of the season, went in and out, and it was just a long season. It made it a lot more of a long, enduring season, having to do rehab all the time and stuff like that. So, and also it's definitely hard to sit there and watch and not be able to do anything. So, definitely coming into this season with that behind me, it makes it a lot easier to start up.
Were there a couple times last year too where you were back and playing, and then it flares up again, so you think you're back, and then you're really not?
Yeah, I tried to give it a go like anyone would. Just like I said, sitting there watching and not being able to do anything was so frustrating for me. So I tried to get speed the rehab up a bit and get out there, but then it'd flare up again, and I'd have to take a seat again. So. That, just like I said, it's all behind me now. I'm not going to worry about it. Everything's healthy, so I'm in a good place now.
I know coming into last season, we heard you were going to play some attack, some midfield. Does that still stand true this year, or where should we see you this season?
I think my primary role will be at midfield more off this season. But depending on, who's in and whatnot at the time, or what we need, or the matchups, I think I could definitely fill in any position that they need me to. I'm just going to find out where that is.
Yeah, we certainly know about the attack coming back because all three starters are back. There were some spots open at midfield. What have you seen out of the young guys such as yourself and other guys that are filling in those roles this year?
I think like a lot of our grade, the sophomore class, definitely can fill some spots in. You got all those senior middies now, and just like you said, the attack's back. So there's a couple spots at midfield that are open. I think that several guys stepped in the fall and made a prominent spot that they could possibly be in. So we'll see what happens. It's all up to the coaches and what they feel come game time.
How much easier do you think it'll make it for the rest of you guys on offense when on attack? You've got a senior in Kevin Rice, seniors in Randy Stotts, and guys that have been through it all before.
It definitely makes it a lot easier on us, having the pressure taken off of us and more eyes on them kind of thing. I think it'll let us settle down, and we've all been through the experience now, so I think we're more experienced as well as obviously they got 4 years under their belt playing a college game. So I think the chemistry is going to build a lot faster like it did in the fall, and I think we're going to learn a lot more and be able to go and progress faster. So I think that'll help out.
Lastly here with Jordan Evans, I won't ask you what the goals of the season are for Syracuse Lacrosse. I think at this point that goes without saying, but considering the way last year ended, what was the drive like in the offseason to get back to this one?
I definitely think this fall was very intense. I think that it's all in the back of our minds what happened last season, but at the same time we're all looking forward to this season. So I don't think we want to dwell on the past. I think it's definitely in the back of our minds, and it is the fuel that's behind us. But I think it's definitely allowing us to have a lot more intense practices. Everyone's more focused, especially in the weight room and off the field as well. So I think that's definitely going to be a driving factor in this season.
All right, Jordan, look forward to watching you out there this year.
Thank you.